Hi, this is Pam with Paper Craft Creations. I'm working on Christmas cards today with the Kendra's card challenge number 12, and I'm working on sketches 1, 2, and 3 today. And the first one shows that you have the paper here and the paper here, then you have this here with a circle. And so what I've done is I'm doing all these the standard size 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this is the brown paper. And then for the background, I've got this white paper here, and then by her card sketch, I've got this right here cut out to go this way, then this right here cut out to go this way right here, and then in the center, I don't know if I can hold my hands, that right there, like that right there, and then in the center it has and it called for a skinnier one, but I thought it looked too skinny, so I put it right there. And it calls for a circle. I'm going to put the circle right there, and then I'm going to put this Merry Christmas. This Merry Christmas and Happy New Year that I fussy cut out like right there. So I'm going to get that done, and I'll come back and show it to you. The second card for the challenge, this is what it looks like. It's got a square here and the square here, and then it's got a shape here and the sentiment here, but I don't think I'm going to do this shape. And what I had already cut out from when we did the cutting, I had cut this right here out and cut this right here out. Then it calls for a background, so I've got those two red backgrounds cut to go with that, because I like that deer and I like the design, so I'm not going to cover it up. And then it also calls for a sentiment to go right here, and so I've already got my sentiment made, and I'll put it right there like it indicates. And I'm probably going to cut it off a little bit so it won't be quite so long to fit right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll come back and show it to you in a minute. Okay, I've got the completed card for sketch number 2. As we showed a while ago, this is what sketch number 2 looked like, and I decided to leave this right here out. And so this is what the actual card looks like, and because I like this deer and all this, I decided not to put this part in there, and it shows for the sentiment to go there, but I put it, I lifted this, I raised this up, so I decided to put the sentiment over on this side, and it showed for one element to be there, but I decided to put 2 there, and then I put 3 up there. So that's card number 2. And then on the inside, whoops, I about dropped it. Then on the inside, I put the same paper there going up and down, and then I put this stamp, "May the spirit of Christmas fill your heart with happiness," and then this deer here, because it reminded me of the deer out there. So that right there is card number 2. And then for card number 3, it's this one that I've always seen this, and I think it's pretty cool, so I'm going to attempt card number 3 now. I hear a lot of people have had trouble with that, so I'll see how I do with it. So I'll be back in a little bit and show you that one. Like I had said a while ago, I was working on sketch 3, but it was a little bit harder than I anticipated, and I just now realized I didn't do the background like I was supposed to. But it don't matter. It looks fine like it is. I put it on a light green card base, and it was a little bit difficult. So what you have to do is you have to really look at these instructions here, and you have your orange, this color paper and this color paper. This is at the back and that's at the front. Then that color paper, and then you mix up, you kind of meet up these 2 areas here. I only use 3. This shows 4. And then this one, and then it shows a front image or sentiment with this right here going through there, and I forgot to put those 3 things right there. I forgot that. But anyway, that's what it looks like right there. And then I already had this sentiment that says we wish you a Merry Christmas. And I use this same paper right here on the inside and put Happy Holidays in that paper right there. So that's it. So I'm going to go and put those 3 elements right there. And it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. And for the first time I've done that, I don't think it looks too bad. And I did lift this right here up because with 3 layers of paper here and 3 layers of paper there, that makes it kind of thick to go through there. And I probably should have put some, it lifted this right here up a little bit, but I wasn't sure about it, so I just stuck glue and put it down. So I may go ahead and do cards 4 and 5. That way I'll have probably 3 videos on Kendra's card challenge. So this is the 3rd card. Then I'll go ahead and get started on the 4th card. This is the card number 4, and it shows it has a 5 1/2 by 1.5 inch strip there with a layer, and has a it has a 3 inch square with a 3 1/4 inch square, and it has a 1 3/4 inch square with a 2 inch square, and then it has a sentiment right there with 3 embellishments right there. So when I did this out earlier, this is what I had cut out from her diagram right there, so I thought it would look good on this color paper for the card base. Then I'm putting this right here for the white of the background, and then this right here was what I had cut out for the other part of her diagram. So I'm using this green as the base right here, and then I'm doing this right here, and then because I think that's pretty and I don't really want to cover it all up, this part right here shows to go in the center, but I don't think that's how it's supposed to go right there, and I may put it right there. This is from a We Are Memory Keepers stamp that I just die cut and colored. I think I will just put it right there. I think that looks pretty. And then the sentiment is supposed to go down here. So I'm going to go ahead and get those laid down. Then I'll come back and show it to you in a minute. Okay, as I showed you earlier, I was explaining about the elements for this card. And so I've got it done. And so like I showed you, it showed this part right here, so that's that part right there. Then this is these 2 right here, or this background right here, and then the one where I've got the green with the fireplace is this background right here, and then I've got my sentiment right there, and I put it on dimensionals, and then it shows the 3 elements right there, ephemera, so I'll put that there. Then I come on the inside and I put the same similar paper that was here on the inside, and I put sending you best wishes for a Merry Christmas. So I've got Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas. So that's card number 4. And I think that's all I'm going to do today for this video. So that's 4 cards on this one video, and I've showed you doing 3 of them, and number 3 I did off camera. So my next video will be cards 5 through 9, I guess. So there'll probably just be 4 videos, but I appreciate you watching my video today, and if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to my channel and hit like, because that all helps my channel grow, and I sure appreciate y'all watching, and hope y'all have a good day. Thank you. Bye.